Hi guys, and welcome once again to Transport Fever. So, we left off last episode just saying that I needed to be careful with my money because some of my trains are getting towards the end of their lives and I'm going to be caught out when I need to upgrade them. Now, you don't have to upgrade a train or anything as soon as its life expectancy is run out. You can go beyond it, so if we just have a look. So, I mean, this train's 25 years old. And there is nothing stopping me having this train running this line in 2010. But this red line represents the maintenance and the fuel that the train is using. And if you look carefully, you can see that the line is actually going up. So basically the reason that it's got the life expectancy is after the 30 years that it's been in service, it generally isn't worth keeping it anymore because the profits the train can make are outweighed by the cost of the maintenance to have the train running. And that's why, when you upgrade a train, yeah, there's initial cost of actually upgrading it, but you'll make more money for the first 5-10 years because the maintenance costs are lower. But yeah, so it's one of them things. I mean, there are achievements and things like that for keeping a train built before the 1900s, I think, on the lines until the 2000s. So, it is entirely possible to have a train on a line for 200 years. It just costs a lot more. And none of the trains will ever break down, none of the vehicles will ever break down. It just costs you more every year or every month for their maintenance. Just speed up time so we can start making some money. But yeah, so just thought I'd let you guys know about that. So, if you wanted, you could have a city running on horse carts 200 years later. I'm not sure how the horse is still alive, I'm pretty sure they're bringing in new ones. But, if you watch it for the entire 200 years, I don't think it'd change. It's one, powerful horse. Our boats are doing pretty well. I mean, this got 28 passengers on it, which is brilliant. I mean, that's more than half full. Let me just get out the smoke so you can actually see it. My throat's still playing up a little, unfortunately, so I'm sorry if you hear me coughing and stuff. Oh, I had a mid-river crash, but never mind. But yeah, so I mean, 28 passengers, that is doing really well. I may add a third boat to this line once they get up a little bit more. There's no point doing it yet because that would just then split, the passengers I am getting between 3 boats. So, not really worth it. Oh, sorry about that, guys, just paused for a second to clear my throat. Okay, so how much money are you going to make? Now, if I'm right, you should make about 60,000, or just under. Just passed through another year end, and I probably had enough money to pay some of my bills off. Forgot completely to even check. Come on, about 60,000? Is that what you're going to make me? $47. Okay. Completely off with what I expected. How many passengers are waiting? 17? Okay. Oh, that got nearly 30. Yeah, so I think my boats are doing well. I'll leave that for a while and hopefully it'll make more money. I could add a couple more buses, though, to these lines. Let's double up what we've got currently and see if that makes a difference. Because obviously, if the passengers can't get to the bus or can't get to the dock, then they can't really ride the boat. Now I'm thinking that my next passenger line is either going to be up to Thorpe St Andrews or from here, and I'll bring it along to Royal Warburton Bassett. Now if I bring it there, then that means that all the people in these cities might go visit this one, but it also means the people in this city are more likely to get the boat to come and visit these cities. As I said in my last episode, I'm not going to bring a train line up to this one. I mean, I may eventually from this way round, but I'm not going to have a train line connecting these two cities themselves. So, you know, people might get a train from there all around my system to come back here, but it'd be far quicker just getting the boat. At least I'd hope it would be. Okay. And we have still got a ridiculous number of livestock waiting at this station. I mean, these trains are only picking up... how many? 12. Eek. So yeah, I think that definitely needs an upgrade. The other thing I can do... that's the main line. See, I can't really upgrade these trains. Oh no, I can, because I put them on separate lines, didn't I? It might be worth upgrading these trains. Oh, look at all that stone. At least if I upgrade these, I might be able to get a third carriage of each type. Oh, year end, damn it, I could have saved some money. Ooh, and we have our first tram. I may put trams down in some cities. You know what, let's... for the sake of saying we've got it somewhere, let us put some trams in a city. So, let's take a look at the cities. That's down there. So, the cities that we're sort of transporting people around are the ones that are growing the most, obviously. Some of these literally will not grow unless, or well, they won't grow until you connect to them in some way. But some of them start quite large. So, Tickhill is the second one. Oh dear. Really? You've reached your lifetime? You're 24 years old. Hang on, you're 24. You're meant to live until you're 30. Oh, it's the passenger car that lives to 25. Well, you know what? Struggle on for a little longer, because I ain't replacing you yet. But yeah, so this city here is the second largest in population, and I'm not connecting to it. It also has quite a lot of shopping facilities. So how about we set up a tram here to connect it all up? I'll pause the game for a minute while I've got some cash, because I'd much rather keep the cash I've got than lose it before I manage to build all this. So we've got to work out where we're actually going with the tram. So for that I need that up. Now I'm going to put electric tram tracks in. You could just have tram tracks, but you know, as soon as you get to trams that need electric, if you don't have the electric in, that's it, your system stalls. And trams that don't need electric can still run if you don't have it installed. So to be honest, you may as well just install it, it's far quicker. So I want the tram coming down here, round, up this bit, through these streets, around the industrial, then round the commercial and back. I think that looks like a decent system. Okay, so let's set up some stations. Now, you may be thinking, you know, I'm wasting money by putting the stations at the edge. The city's going to expand eventually, so having the stations near the edge just means that the next row of stuff that's built will still be able to reach it. So I don't see it really as a waste, I just see it as planning for the future. And I've got tracks coming around here to get to the inner part anyway, so it's no great loss, and it's no real extra time that it's going to take. There we go. Now, I'm not going to build a station, because obviously I've not got a train station. And until I put a train station in, I'm not going to know where to connect up to. So, you know, best to leave it out for the moment until I actually need it. So, we need a depot, but we need the tram depot this time. Boom. And we need a new line, please. Now, what colour should you be? Pink. That'll work. Now, all of them? Yes, it is. Now, one thing I will need is the name of the city. Because unfortunately... Oh no, there it is. Sometimes, well, whenever you've got the add station, it removes that name and adds in sort of the names of the actual stations, but it just annoys me sometimes because you go to add the name and you forget that's on, and then you can't see the actual name of the city. So this is going to be TRP for Tram Passenger. Tick Hill. There we go. So now we just need some trams running on the system. So we've got the first horse-drawn tram, but we're going to go for this one here. So this one looks like a steam one. Awesome. Just going to go with 3 for the moment. If it starts making money, then I'll probably add more. There you go. So we're going to take a close up and have a look at these trams when they come out. There we go. Quite a nice little tram actually. Little steam bit in the front to actually pull it. That looks like a nice tram. I'd love to ride on one of those. It's like a mini train. They're awesome. Pay some money back while I've got some money. And while I remember. Because let's face it, I've proven that if I wait to the end of the year, I ain't going to remember. But there we go. So we've got a city connected up with a tramway. Now, it's debatable whether a tram or a bus route is better. To be honest, I look at them equally. They're both the same sort of thing, you know. The only difference is you've got to pay extra money for the tram tracks. I don't know if the tram is cheaper in maintenance. Let's have a quick look actually. So the car has a running cost of 3.17 a year. And the tram has a running cost of 5. So the tram is more expensive. Capacity of 7. But what are these guys? Are these 5 at the moment? Oh, that's a horse-drawn one. Yeah, these are only 5. So for the moment, the tram is actually better. You get more passengers per. So, yeah. One of our train making some money. Sorry about that, guys. My phone started bleeping at me. Right. Okay. I think all in all, we're doing pretty good. You know, we're starting to make money here and there. Starting to pay our loan back, which is also good, because it means that I can then use that money to expand in a rapid fashion later. Most of the new things are losing us money, but you know, we've only just set them up, so it's not really that surprising. If you expect to put a line down and it not lose money straight away, you're fooling yourself. Right. It takes them a while to start using it fully. We could probably add a couple more trains or trams around here though. What about you? You got 17 people waiting for you at that station. Yeah, you know what? Let's add in... Oh, of course I've not got enough cash. We just went through year end. Come on, little trains, make me some money. There we go, there's some money. Right. There we go. Stow on the wall. Add a couple of trains there. Oh, buses rather. Yeah, I mean you're filling up as well. Okay, we'll add a couple here as well then. Ugh. Come on, cash. There we go. I love how much food is waiting at the station and stuff. It's awesome. So you've unloaded all your construction materials, which I thought you would, and now you're on your way back for more. I think if I manage to add 1 or 2 more trains to this line, it will start making money. Just want to check if this train does load the construction materials. We've got almost a full load for it, so... Yes you did. No you didn't. Hang on. Why didn't you load them? Like, why? Does this city not deserve them anymore for some reason? They still want them too. Ah, silly train. Oh well. Right, I think we need a new train. But how much is it going to cost us? And that's going to cost what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5. I estimate that I need about $1.5 million for a decent train. And I mean like the upgraded train, so the newer version. So yeah, that's going to take a while. Well, I've got $500,000 stored already, you know, with the loan, so maybe not that long, but we've just gone through year end. Year end unfortunately does generate a bit of a lag spike, but you know, with a map this large, it's not really that surprising. And if you expect to play a game like this without any lag, you're just living in hope, or you've got a ridiculously overpowered computer. I mean, they are doing a usability patch at the moment, which they're working on, so hopefully that'll make things better. But again, like, ooh, 93 people are waiting there. But yeah, so, you know, you can't expect to play a game. I mean, the map is so big you can't even zoom out fully. But yeah, I mean, look at this. With the size of it, I am amazed it doesn't lag more often. And I've just seen another... Ooh. I could take food from there to there and back to that city. And that city. That might be my next line, in fact. Guys, in the comments, just remind me that's there in like 10 episodes when I completely forget about it, okay? Because, again, I mean, our current food line is making, you know, 150,000. That could make us the same or more, like. But yeah, I'm always on the lookout for different you know, different facilities that you can take things to make different products. Like, oh, we've got stone there. Oh no, nothing that accepts stone. Well, over there, but that's quite a way off. What else do we have? Well, there's wood there. Change it into log. Change it into planks. Planks are needed there, but there's nowhere for the plastic. Oh, I say there's nowhere for the plastic. I know that's a farm as well. That's not the farm, rather. There's a farm. And food to there. So that'd take the grain to there. That'd make plastic. Plastic and wood to there. And we'd get goods. Okay, so that might be a late game production line to do. Okay. Yeah, I mean, trying these production lines, you know, the steel takes like 2 different things into it to make, the wood takes things into it to make, and so on and so forth. So if you try and make these, it can take a long time to get the line perfect and working. Oh, and we've gone through another year end. We're in 1980 at the moment. Wow. How long until these trains absolutely need replacing? Again, I say absolutely need replacing, but okay, they're going to be out of date next year. Well, damn it. Okay. That's worrying, considering I don't have enough money to replace them. Never mind. We'll manage somehow, I hope. Wow, how many people? 107 people are waiting. How many people can you take at once? 24. There we go. There's the trains that are now running out of life. Oh dear. So these are my food line ones. You replace with the newer cars. See, that's one of my costs at the moment. So I am replacing new vehicles constantly. So all these vehicles that are coming of age sort of thing are being replaced. So that's not helping me. Right, so yeah, you now want replacing. So if I set up a vehicle. Now that's got 6 wagons on it and it pulls it with that. Just pause for a moment. That's the livestock, that's the goods. Yeah, so if I wanted 6 of those wagons, that's $1 million and a bit. If I wanted 9 of the wagons, that's $1.5 million. Per train, and I've got 4 trains on that line. Ooh. Now I could just send all of these trains in and sell them. They won't be worth as much as they were. So the value of this train is 128k. Yeah, so it's 26% of the 497 that I spent on it. Jeez. So I could sell all 4 of these trains. And I still wouldn't have enough to buy 2 of these. Ouch. I mean, if I could get 2 on the line, that would, you know, be acceptable. You know, trading 4 of those for 2 of these, yeah, that'd be fine. But just the cost of it is going to kill me. Oh well. We'll get there eventually, I'm sure. Quick, repay. I had enough money. Repay the loan. Repay the loan. Now I've got 1 million stored. I am considering just literally selling all of the trains that are on there at the moment and adding one new train. As I say, I am worried that by doing that I'll end up making this an unprofitable line, and that's one of the only lines keeping me afloat. You know, that and the passenger line. Then again, I mean, if I could move more passengers, I'd make more money. Let's have a look at you. I mean, yeah, there's still 200 passengers. Sorry, 200. 120 there. 71 there. And 70 there. Wow. Now this train is worth 56,000. That's it. Oh, that's not a nice thought. I've got 5 of them, so that's what, 250,000 total there. So if I set you, even with that one, yeah, I mean that's half the price. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, that's still $1 million a bit. And I may as well use the better train if I'm going to spend that much money. So that's what I'd like to replace these with. But again, that's $1 million a bit. I could just add that to it. But then it's fighting against the other trains to sort of get around. See, there's no point adding a faster train on the line because then it's slowed down by all the slower trains. We'll leave that built up there, but you know, won't be using it yet. Keeping this window open so whenever I get 500k I can quickly store it. Close you, lower you. There we go. Yeah, I've still got a lot of food there. See, this line would make so much more money if I could move the livestock more efficiently. You know, I mean, at the moment, with just 12... Oh, that's got 11 food in it. How much are you going to make me? 67. So, I mean, just imagine putting 9 of them on. Like, the amount of money and stuff that it would make, and the amount of cattle it would move. I mean, I could add a new train to the stone line to see if I can make that profitable. But with these ones, you know, running low on their life expectancy, I'm more worried about changing these up. And we've just had the year, and another train is released. Damn, I'm missing out on all the nice trains. So let's pause for a second. So this is the Class 89. So the Class 53, tractive effort of 60, 218 horsepower, top speed of 31. Oh, okay, so you have a lower top speed, but your horsepower is ridiculously higher. And your tractive effort is slightly better. So you're more a first that was built in Germany State Railway norm. Okay. So you're more like the passenger and you're more like the freight train one. Because I expect this thing could take quite a lot of cars with the horsepower it's got. It's got a slightly longer lifespan, but it's got a massive increase in price. I mean, that's like double the price almost. That, yeah, no thanks. I'd stick with these. Yeah, you've got a better horsepower, but no thank you. Nice train, wouldn't mind one eventually, but, you know, at the moment, just can't afford it. Can't afford anything just at the moment. Quite a bit of stone weight in. Let's say the passenger build-up is brilliant in some respects, but bad because I've not got, obviously, the trains that move in them. And I'd make more money if I moved them. Do I want to build just a big train to move all the passengers? Even if I just upgraded a single one of these to the new one that I was looking at making. And that's 1.3 million. I've got 1 million stored. I don't know. I mean, I could quite easily get my money out real quick just before this train pulls up, and I would probably just about afford it. Oh no, well, we wouldn't now because we've just lost some money. You know what, I'm gonna stop umming and ahhing about it, and I'm just gonna do it. Oh damn, I missed the repay. If I can manage to repay, then I'll have enough money for one train. Come on, get some trains to a station, make me some money. Oh, every time it gets close to that 500, we end up spending some. Of course, the more money that I store, the less I'm paying each year at the end of year as well. Which, you know, might not save a massive amount of money, but it saves some. Ugh. Come on, just somewhere, make me a little bit of cash. It does that, and then we get the minuses added on, which is always annoying. And we're just about to hit the end of year. Oh! No, I missed it. Damn it! We hit end of year just before I could hit it. But we've got a new passenger car. Oh, God. Which is probably going to be a lot better than this one. Oh, okay. So this has 8 passengers, 31 miles an hour. 11 passengers, 31 miles an hour. Sorry, 37 miles an hour. It's got a better loading speed. But the increased cost of 100 grand for 3 passengers each car? Like, I mean, just imagine, if I changed every car on my prospective train, that's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 21 extra passengers. But it cost me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it would cost me 700,000 more. Well, I could add 2 more of these and it cost me less in total. That's... wow, okay. That's brilliantly funny in some respects. No, I think I'm just going to stick with the train model that I've got set up. And hope for the best that I make enough money this year to actually put one into service. Because I really need to do something to boost the amount of money I'm making each year. Because eventually my trains will run, you know, to the point where their bills are too high. I mean, if we look at this, you can see the line is just going up. And if the line continues to go up, eventually it will go up beyond the profits I'm earning per train. When that happens, I'm done. You know, all of these will become negatives and... oh, did I manage? I made it! I made it in time! I actually managed to put the money away. Okay. You're just about to enter the station. You just... no, you're just leaving. Damn. Are you just entering? Looks like you are. No, you're heading to Bishop Stanford, which is the next line. Damn. Okay, well, we'll go with you then. So we're going to set this to yes, and at 25%. Now... oh, you're old enough anyway. Okay. So, when this train gets just into the station, I'm going to borrow all my money, and hopefully nothing will spend my money before this train upgrades. Oh, come on, get rid of the minus. I can't afford the minus. Okay. It's open. Yes! It managed to upgrade. Excellent. Okay. So this is the lovely new train. Instead of 24 people, it's taking 56. Nice. And all my sound effects and everything just stopped. Oh, there we go. Swapping songs. And I've just realised how long I've been going for in this episode, but never mind. We'll wait until this gets to the end of the line, and then we'll think about stopping the episode, although gotta go slow motion. Well, normal speed for a little while. Ah, see, that's a nice steam train there. It's a proper steam train as well. Okay. Max speed, go! I love steam trains so much. Now, my line was making me around $500,000. Oh, just pause for a moment. Yeah, so about $500,000. With you entering the station, how much are you going to make in one trip? $220k. Wow. Okay, so that train was definitely worth it. And another full load on your way back. Excellent. It's actually cleared out the station mostly. Awesome. What about you? What are you up to? You've still got 113 passengers. And you've got 56. Okay. Now, something that I am going to do, look at the line again, and I am going to turn this back to 100%. because I really don't want it trying to replace this train in a couple of years by accident. But I will leave it on the replace, so if I ever actually get up to that much money again, it will trade these trains as well, because these ones are at their limit as well for their lives, so yeah, they all need to be replaced. But I'm going to leave it off there, guys, so you've got a bit of a longer episode this time. So please like, comment and subscribe, and see you later.